a film based on a 45-minute long game, it'll never work, they said. But it does. Hello and welcome to the Have You Seen podcast, brought to you by Dave on Film. I'm Dave, and today I've been watching Iron Lung. It'd really help me, guys, if you could like the page, subscribe to the show, listen in every week, comment away, and if you want to get in touch with me, you can email me by emailing me on daveonfilmreviews@gmail.com. It'd really be fantastic if I could get you included in the show. I can read out your reviews, I can get you involved, and we can have a lot of fun. So Iron Lung is in the cinemas today, and it is a new film by feature film debut director, writer, editor Mark Fischbach. Based on a 2022 video game by David Zemansky, Iron Lung is a survival horror, and Mark Fischbach played it on his YouTube channel and earned millions of views, and he's now decided to turn it into a film. So the basis of the game is that you're in a small submarine and you've been dropped to the depths of a blood planet. The universe has been dying out and you've been sent down there to investigate. There's certain locations you have to go to, and whilst you go to them, you're taking photographs of things out there in the blood sea that's on the planet. And these photos have been sent back to headquarters, presumably, to be analysed. You don't really know why you're there. Things happen. Things happen to the submarine. Things happen to you. Things happen. There's leaks. There's fires that you've got to put out. And then some things start turning up on the photographs. So Mark Fischbach had been playing his game on his YouTube channel, and it had garnered quite a lot of attention, and he decided he was going to make it into a film. So he was working with David Zemansky to work on the creative process behind making the film and finally making it into an actual living, breathing film. But the main thing, is the film any good? Well, it slightly differs from the game in that in the game you're stuck in that one little room. It's 45 minutes long, something happens, and then it ends. In the film, all the same beats kind of happen, but there's a deeper story, there's a deeper meaning as to why the convict is down there. He's been ordered down there, he's not allowed back up. There's one point where he does come back up, but then they send him back down to do more research, and it flows quite well. And to say that the film is 2 hours and 7 minutes long, time passes quite well whilst it's on screen. I was a little bit worried that they were going to try and squeeze 2 hours out of what is effectively a 45-minute game. I had never played this game, and I downloaded it for the very first time today, and I played it just hours before I went to see the actual film at the cinema. And I have to say, I enjoyed the game. It is very short. It's got a great little ending, and it's one that kind of, it's going to stick with me and I'm going to remember it. So when it came to coming to see the film, I thought, surely they're going to have to pad this out. And they do pad it out, but really well. And one of the main things that they do in the film is use some really good cinematography. So there's a lot of really good shots, close-ups of the convict's hand moving the controls, blood dripping down the walls. The visuals and the sound is absolutely spot on in this. They've really done well to make it feel atmospheric, claustrophobic, and above all, quite tense. Now, I love an isolation film. I love an isolation game. Alien Isolation is one of my favourite ever video games, and I love an isolation film. So things like Alien, things like Moon, where Sunshine, where it's often in space, people are trapped in a small vessel and they can't get out and they have to fight against something or deal with something important. This is no different, except it's in a submarine, it's under the water, well, under the blood, on the blood planet, and there's something outside and we don't quite know what it is. But we start to find out, and we start, as the story starts to develop and it starts really coming out, it does work really well. So 99% of the film is just one guy in the iron lung that's going through all this fantastic acting, really well done. And the craziest thing is, it's Mark Fischbach. He's playing the main part. So not only did he write it and direct it and do everything, producing it and everything like that, he is the main star and he has to carry the film. Apart from Mark, there's only a few voices that come over a speaker system. There's a couple of little flashback sequences. There's one scene that is outside it shows the outside of the iron lung. But other than that, it is Mark Fischbach doing absolutely everything. And I have to say, he puts in a really, really solid performance in this. I can say that this film is probably going to be really divisive. There's going to be a lot of people who find it boring, and if you're not into kind of isolation and not much happening but lots happening at the same time, it's really weird to explain, then you're not going to like this kind of film. If you do like this kind of film, if you do like the kind of film like Moon, where it's just more or less one actor throughout, you're going to find a lot of joy in this. And it is really well made. There's a couple of laughs in there, but it's never really played for laughs at all. It's played seriously. This guy is he is a convict, and he's been thrown in to this small submarine, submerged, and told to go do something. He thinks he might escape at the end of it. If he might get his freedom, but he doesn't know that, and he keeps getting told he will get his freedom, but then he keeps getting knocked back. And Mark Fischbach puts in a great performance, so much so that I'm actually looking forward to seeing what he does next, because if this is what he can do on a really small budget, I'm really excited for the future. It's good fun. It's very, very different to anything you've probably seen before. People may get claustrophobic watching it. People may fall asleep. Who knows? Because it's not your typical all-out action film. But there is a lot in there to love. And I, for one, thought that Iron Lung was one of the best video game adaptations I've ever seen. So there we have it. Iron Lung is in cinemas now. You can catch it at your local multiplex. Go along, support the cinemas, go see it, enjoy it. Come back and tell me what you thought of it. If you want to comment, feel free, comment where this video is, comment on the podcast, like it, subscribe it. Let's have an open conversation about it. What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? Speak to you soon.